What has been everybody's favorite part of the con so far?
You.
Aside from that, come on. You guys have to say that.
I won my first YuGiOh tournament ever.
This guy won his first YuGiOh tournament ever, but it is Armand, so everybody else was using card bending strategy, and he just... So... But how did you win the game?
I think it was... I can't remember.
You can't remember?
There was a lot of DD stuff.
The greatest duelist of all time. Yugi, how did you beat Pegasus to save your Grandpa's soul?
It was Caius.
It's like ages ago, mate. Oh, the heart of the cards. Yeah. Do you believe in the heart of the cards?
Yeah.
Does anybody here not believe in the heart of the cards? The door is over there. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of people coming in.
That means you're famous.
Does that mean I'm famous? I suppose. So, I love this convention. I've had a great time so far, and you guys are my favorite part of the convention. You really are, seriously. Because I had a really tough time actually getting here. I don't know how many. I think I told this story on my panel yesterday, but how many people were actually at my panel yesterday? About a third of you there. So yeah. Some people stood. Oh, you didn't get a chance. I thought you guys were going to leave. I was like, we've heard this story already. But I was on a plane. I've flown like a dozen times with United Airlines this past like half a year so far. And every single time I fly with them, and this is for you, Internet, I'm just warning you, United is the S word. I can't. It's freaking lame. It's like flying United is essentially the equivalent of playing a card game against Kaiba. It's just frustrating. Oh, thank you. There's lots of angry people involved. It takes ages. I don't know. I'm trying to think of a good metaphor for it. But basically, I was on this plane, and they said we have a delay of about half an hour. Half an hour later, they say we have a delay of about half an hour. Half an hour later, they say, okay, we're going to be off the ground very soon, in half an hour. My layover was about an hour long, and so I missed my second flight, which meant that I was stuck in Chicago overnight, which you can't really complain about being stuck in Chicago of all places. I like Chicago, but it was just very frustrating to not be where I needed to be, which was here. But that's like the 12th time that United is hello. Is you going to tell me that United is called and they're going to sue me?
I'm telling you that the panel 1 room is opening up downstairs in a few seconds. So if you want to, we can go use that.
Do you guys want me to move into a? No. Are you sure? This is like a really intimate power room. These guys are going to get to know me way too well.
I think they want to get to know Merrick way too well.
They want to get Merrick. They want to get to know you way too well. Do you have a monkey?
Have a monkey.
Doesn't have a monkey.
Not getting a monkey.
If you guys are genuinely okay with being in this room, I'm fine with it. I'm very happy to sweat all over the front row. But yeah, it was tough getting here, but I'm glad that I made it because you guys are really fantastic. You're a very giving audience, and I really appreciate it. But yeah, the YuGiOh Abridged, the little Kuriboh, all that stuff, and we can talk about that if you want, or we can talk about anything. We can talk about video games, we can talk about movies, we can talk about conventions, anime, cartoons, beards. Yes.
What's your favorite Hayao Miyazaki movie?
What's my favorite Miyazaki movie? Oh, that's a tough one. That's a really good question. I actually, it's not usually a popular answer, but I like Nausicaa, Valiant Wind. I think it's a very powerful movie. I like, there's some really haunting imagery in that movie, and obviously Miyazaki's really good at.
That's his like first real masterpiece.
Yeah, I would agree.
That's like what got him going and stuff.
Yeah, it's a really like I watched that movie with my jaw open half the time because of some of the stuff that was happening in it, and the ending is so the giant that comes out of the ground and then just melts. And it's such a great. If anybody hasn't seen it here, I highly recommend it. That's my favorite Miyazaki. But aside from that, Totoro is great. I love Totoro. It's such an adorable movie. Princess Mononoke. That was the first one I saw, and I'll be honest, I haven't watched it since the first time I saw it. So not that I didn't like it. I was like, okay, I want to see what the rest of the stuff this guy's done. So I kind of feel like it's not the freshest in my mind. I feel like if I went back and watched it again, I'd probably like it a lot more than I do. But it's definitely a good movie. It certainly impressed me. Definitely. Yes, right here.
Have you seen Mega Shark versus Giant Octopus?
I love this panel! Have I seen Mega Shark versus Giant Octopus? No!
You should.
But I have seen Sharktopus. Have you seen Sharktopus? It's really good. In exactly the way that the other movie is. It's about an octopus. Like the military or the government creates like a combination of a shark and an octopus. Why? Somebody watched too much hentai, I guess. And they were a big fan of Jaws. I don't know. We're gonna need a bigger boat. I don't know what was going through their heads, but they decided to do that, and so this thing gets loose. The shark octopus gets loose because you don't keep that contained in a lab or anything. Hello?
This time I am free. United.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
You say that on behalf of Sharktopus's United.
Yeah. No, this time we are actually getting way too many people coming in.
We can't fit any more chairs in
Yeah.
here.
And so
Can't fit any more bodies.
We're
We're gonna move. Oh, okay, I'm sorry guys.
the good news is we can just go right.